I just started with the team, I was like a bit nervous also. So yeah, and also I came like with an injury, so it was not so easy for me. So I had to stay like to wait almost 2 months to start playing. During the first training I was like a bit nervous, of course, but yeah, things goes on its way, and now it's getting much better every day. I grew up in Senegal, in a small city, not far like from Dakar. Oh, I was really a small boy. I can't remember anymore like how old I was and stuff. But I was really a small boy. I started at home because that time, like in the small city that I was with my mom. That time I was having some of my cousins. They come for holiday, so a little bit many in the house. So we just play in the house. Yeah, also in the school, after school, and also after that I was in some academies there when I was like maybe 9. When we just moved in Dakar with my mom, I didn't stay there. I was with my adoptive parents in Chess. It's one city also not far from Dakar. So I was there going to school, and then I just heard like Gambino's organized trials. They took me there, and then from there, 2022, I went to Gambia, to have a trial there for 3 weeks.
It's an academy focused on youth, so we have players from 12 to 18 into the academy, and we try to train them in the European way and make a pathway for them to Europe to have a better future.
I was there for like almost 3 years. I just arrived, and then after not a long time I was the captain. So yeah, Gambino's is really now part of me now.
He always was hungry to train, so every day he got better and better and better. He kept on pushing himself. Also physically he made a very big development here, because when we found him for the first time he was still small, and then he's really started growing, become bigger, more mature. But he obviously already had this special talent from the beginning already.
In Senegal we just train and then you go home and stuff, but in Gambia it's really like, I can say it's, for me, it's one of the best academy in Africa. I stay there, I learn English, you get food over there, you sleep there. You have a good pitch, good coaches also. Bayern Munich is one of the biggest clubs in the world, so yeah, I know. I heard about Arjen Robben or Frank Riveri, so I think everyone knows the club in Senegal. In October 2024, we came here for a tournament, so we play against the U19s here for a friendly game. That was really a good game, and after that I got invited here for 2 months, and I trained with the U19 and the amateur also. And yeah, I even like got invited to 2 times with the first team. And then after when I go home, I just I call my mom, and then I talk about it with her. So yeah, she was really very happy. I'm like someone who's really close with my mom. She's like, for me, she's everything. She gives me power, and I think yeah, everything I'm doing, like of course I love football, but I also do it for her. But yeah, I think it will be always hard for me to live far from my mom. But yeah, that's life. In Gambia, you train with the like boys on your age, and then you grow up together maybe. And yeah, here you are training with like a world-class player like you, Kimmich or Hurricane. Even like I won't like training every day with them. We always meet, like during the meetings. They always ask me how am I doing and stuff. Are like really very nice. But I can say all of them are really nice. And there's also Upa, who's like a brother now for me. So really very nice also. So, and a lot of them speak French, so it's not so difficult for me to interact.
Regelmäßig oder unregelmäßig?
Regelmäßig. German is difficult a bit, but I think it's okay. Yeah.
Fußball. Spiel.
Das ist wie lange wie mein Name.
Das ist so lange wie dein Name.
I'm a midfield. Before, like when I was younger, I was playing as number 10, only as number 10, and then now I can play as a 6 or 8. But I think if they ask me to choose, I will play 8. I will say 8 because as a number 8, I can then go up and down by the same time and stuff. So I'm a bit fast. Also with the ball also, I can go like forward, defending also. I think there's always like something you can work on as a football player. The first time I just got invited to the first team. The head coach, like Vincent Kompany, he spoke to me. He just told me like to keep working hard, and that's like the thing that will make the difference. Always working hard, try to do always more than others. So and that's what I did.
Jetzt gibt es die Premiere in der Bundesliga. Bara Sapoko Ndiaye.
I still remember this. We were all watching the game at my place with the interns that are here at Gambinos. Also, Gauthier and my brother and his girlfriend were there. So like everyone was at my place, and we were just sitting in the sofa, just waiting for him to come on the pitch. And it's like it was really emotional. Still up to today, I really cannot believe it. Now also winning the Bundesliga, obviously he didn't really have a big part in this, but it doesn't look like reality, let's say it like that.
First of all, I just want to play football, but I also want to play as high as level as possible. I also want to play for the national team, my country in Senegal, and also help like the team to win everything.
I really hope that and I think he will, that he really stays who he is right now, because he's just a normal person. Doesn't matter who you are, he will always say hello, he will always be nice to anyone. He's smart, he's clever, and I really believe that he will stay the way he is right now.
You're welcome. Top.
You're sweating?
Yeah.